Apple is in a major standoff with the government. The issue: the FBI wants Apple to help break into the iPhone of one of the San Bernardino shooters. Apple says the iPhone is encrypted, it doesn't hold the key, and to help the FBI, it had to build special software. And while the FBI says this is a one-time ask, Apple says no way. Here's a breakdown of the fight, punch by punch. A judge rules Apple must help the FBI break into the phone of shooter Saeed Farouk. CEO Tim Cook refuses. In a letter to customers, he says the firmware the company would have to build would, quote, undermine decades of security advancements that protect our customers. Silicon Valley CEOs come out in force to support Apple. Google CEO Sundar Pichai, Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg, and Twitter's Jack Dorsey. But not everyone takes Apple's side.
Boycott Apple until they do it. Boycott them. Who cares?
FBI Director James Comey says this was a one-time request about victims and justice. Tim Cook disagrees and sends a letter to his employees thanking them for their support. He says data security of hundreds of millions of law-abiding people is at stake. On ABC, Cook says the government wants his company to develop the software equivalent of cancer.
We think it's bad news to write. We would never write it. We have never written it. And that is what is at stake here.
Apple formally responds to the court, laying out its legal defense. The company says the court order violates its First Amendment rights, claiming that code is speech. Apple says the court order requires them to build a weakened version of their phones. Here's how Apple's top attorney explains it.
If we're saying that there's a serious threat, throw out the Constitution in order to prevent that threat, where do we draw the line?